So Google just dropped its brand new Pixel 10. So let's see if it really is an upgrade to the Pixel 9 or is just the usual copy paste. Right out of the box, let's talk about the looks. Well, the Pixel 10 looks identical to the Pixel 9 in terms of the thickness, height, the display, everything else. The only highlight is the camera. It's been switched from a double to a triple camera setup. So the camera, well, it looks more subtle and it suits the frame. Coming on to the display at the build, the first thing you'll notice is the display. Google's gone with a brighter LTPO OLED panel, and honestly this thing pops. Scrolling should feel really good with the 120Hz refresh rate, and outer visibility is noticeably better than the Pixel 9. Well, talking of the bezels, they're practically gone. Yeah, Google's trying to be on par with Samsung and Apple regarding the bezels. Now, let's talk performance. Well, honestly speaking, I'm not a fan of Google's Tensor G5 chip. Well, you see, the thing's practically slower than the current Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And well, if you compare the pricing of the Google Pixel 10 that's around 80K, you should expect some flagship performance. Well, Google phones are never used for gaming, as you know. Google claims it's not about raw power, smarter AI performance, and you can feel it. Well, yeah, I do get that AI is important, but performance is also another key factor. What Google always does is it hides the hardware behind its software. Let me know what you guys think about it. Coming to the camera. Well, Pixels are all about cameras, you know. And the Pixel 10, we are getting a triple camera setup right now with the Pixel 10. So, we're getting a 48 megapixel quad PD wide camera with a focal length of 1.7 aperture, a 13 megapixel quad PD ultra wide camera with a focal length of 2.2 aperture, and at last a 10.8 megapixel telephoto camera with optical image stabilization. So yeah, expect an improvement in the camera department for the Pixel 10. Moving on to the battery. This is where Google did make a major improvement. Well, from its typical 4700 mAh battery of the Pixel 9, we now get an improved 4970 mAh battery. Yeah, Google's trying to close into the 5000 mAh battery, which is like the bare minimum for this age. Now, here's where Google finally did break the point. We do get Qi 2 wireless charging, that is MagSafe, that is the same as the iPhones. Yeah, Google finally gave the support for Qi 2 wireless charging, and they're calling it Pixel Snap. It's a pretty snappy name, you know. So apart from that, the rest of the battery specs are all the same. Pixel Snap does support wireless charging up to 15 watts though. Coming on to the displays and stuff, we got Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. Fingerprint, there's an inbuilt fingerprint scanner as well, and it does support IP68 dust and water resistance. Speaking of the software, the Pixel 10 is the embodiment of this new AI era. There are tons of AI features that could be of daily use to you. The Pixel 10 supports Android 15 right out of the box and gives 7 years of Android updates. Well, that's a Pixel for you. OS updates for a long time. So if you ask me what's the difference between the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 10, well, there's just two main differences. One is the camera. We are upgrading from a double camera setup to a triple camera setup. The other is the support for Qi 2, that is the Pixel Snap charging. Well, the battery is improved a bit, but other than that, I don't know about the Tensor G5 chip. Well, it does claim that it's 30% faster, but it's still nowhere closer to the Snapdragon chipset. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about the Pixel 10? Is it really an upgrade from the Pixel 9? Do let me know down in the comment section below. This is Avinash signing off. See you guys in my next video.